what is the kind of overall tech stack that you use, and what are those apps that you just can't live without?
So again, talking more about sales, more than anything, everything that feeds technographic, firmographic persona information. So understanding our accounts, understanding our contacts, can't live without it. Honestly, spend way too much money on it. I think it's a very, there's a tension there. Like, I have to spend how much to get all of this? It's incredible just how much money you have to spend on that stuff. Because no one has everything. That's realistically. And if you go into any RevOps communities, everyone is complaining about the same thing. So we're all sort of in the same boat there. Other pieces that can't live without in some way or fashion. Really good, easy to use forecasting tools for really for sellers to input their forecasts, right?
So, for sellers to input forecasts.
Yeah,
what does
so
that look
something like a Clary. Right?
Okay.
Spreadsheets end up being just not a very good mousetrap, and poor solution for sharing this stuff. But having something that's a really straightforward experience for them to use and to input their forecasts and change them. And frankly, they love just editing directly out of those applications as opposed to going to Salesforce, right? So it helps to improve both CRM data hygiene as well as making sure that you've got best visibility into your forecast. That's something that we absolutely can't live without as well. Anything that helps us scale sort of one-to-many interactions, so sort of sales engagement platforms, absolutely there as well. And then from a holistic coaching perspective, sales intelligence platforms. Although I will say those you have to be really good at using. I think having consistent use and making sure that folks are reviewing calls and actually pulling out details and sharing is really important. So like we've got really good SDR leaders, really good teams that actually do call reviews on a weekly basis with their teams and have instituted sort of motions around making sure that they're making good use of that data.
Nice. You mentioned a couple of those actual apps. What are the apps that you're using for, you said sales engagement and for sales coaching?
So we're long time outreach and Gong.io customers. So yeah. And obviously customer success platform, we can't live without that.
Yeah.
So we use Gainsight.
I hope so.
And the other piece from a sales ops perspective, something that I don't think we fully have yet, is a really good BI suite. So we're, I think, really early on in just having a data model that is not just Salesforce. Salesforce is great, but it is not what I would ever call, like, it's not necessarily a data model. It's hard to use that data just to do any kind of analytical work. This is something that I've sort of been having a lot of conversations with our CIO about, is I need better tools to actually do a lot of the analytic work that's not just Excel and it's not just Google Sheets. I look back at my career at Gainsight, like one of the first things I wish I would have done is probably hire some sales engineering resources just for RevOps. To build a stronger sort of data foundation for us to do a lot of our work.